You want instant gratification. You want the results yesterday. And why is that? Because you're impatient, because you don't actually want to do more work, because you feel like you've done enough work, but you haven't. And a lot of the time, people think that maybe they're just going to get it today, or maybe they're going to get it tomorrow. But yet, the ones that have been doing it for years, maybe even decades, they have the results. They've been waiting, they've been delaying the gratification, and they have the results, and they're still working hard. So what makes you the person that should be different? What makes you so entitled to the results that you haven't done the work for? If you can answer that, then I'm telling you right now, you might actually get them tomorrow. But most of the time, people can't even answer that question because they know they shouldn't actually have it yet. But people want it yesterday. They want it today. They just can't wait anymore. And the reason for that is because you need to look deeper into yourself, and you have to ask yourself, why do I want it so fast? What is it about me? What is it about the way that I'm thinking? What is it about the way that I feel that's making me feel like I deserve it today? And then once you understand that you're probably validating your entitlement, you're probably going to understand that you shouldn't be like that. It's not actually going to get you anywhere. You're not going to be successful that way because you're just seeking something that you think you deserve, but you haven't actually deserved it yet. And too often people are asking themselves, when's it going to come? When's it going to come? When's it going to come? It's here. The work that you're putting in is here. It's here today. And if you can look at your process, what your daily habits are, what your daily routines are, what is your blueprint, what is your vision, and you are living it today, it's here. You don't need to ask about where it is, when's it going to come, why isn't it here yet? You don't need to ask those questions because if you are so focused on today, your mentality is all about I have it, I have it, I have it. You're not going to even notice that you're actually getting it. You have to start thinking in a very much like you have to start being in it. Where your feet are. Where are your feet? That's where you got to be. Because if you get so lost in not having the results right away, if you get so lost in what the future is going to bring you, what the future is going to provide for you, and when is that going to actually happen, you're never going to be living in the present. And the present is where it's at. That's where everything lies. But the mentality of most people is so focused on the future. I'm not saying that you can't think about what you want. I'm not saying that you can't think ahead of time. But don't act like you deserve it. Don't act like you are entitled to something that you haven't done the work for. Don't act like you are entitled to something that you haven't even gotten even closer towards. Act like what you deserve. Reap what you sow. If you've been putting in the work, you're going to get it. It's not rocket science. It's going to happen for you. But too often people just get so impatient. And this is the one thing that I want to share with you because I think if you can take this and if you can really, really own it and take responsibility and remind yourself of this, then everything will change for you. You have to be impatient with your actions and patient with your results. Once you apply that principle to your daily mentality, your life will change because all you're focused on is the process and is the actions that you are taking in your process. You are not focused on the results. The results will come. The results will show themselves. But you have to look at what is the action that I'm taking today to move the needle, to just go that 1 degree better, that 1%. What are you doing that is going to move you closer to where you want to be? When you focus on the actions, when you are impatient with those actions, you're taking one after the other, after the other, after the other, and you are putting them into practice. You are driving yourself harder into your process. Everything changes for you. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do today. And if I knew this, I would have gotten so much further, so much faster. But I waited. I waited to learn this the hard way. And I'm encouraging you to just listen to this, take action, take massive action. Don't be patient with it. Don't procrastinate. Just take the damn action and then move forward with your life.